I have a literal master's degree and I'm on my way to interview for a serving position.
Unemployment is rising in Canada, and it's more difficult to find a job now more than ever. Not just for young people, but also for old people experience this horrible job market right now. It really has to be emphasized how bad this job market is. I was sending out resumes for over 2 months when I lost my job about a year and a half ago, and after that I said, that's it. I'm just going to work for myself from now on and just give YouTube, give my eBay store, everything that I have, and just go all in because I just don't know if I can work for another company that basically just treats me as a cog in the machine and just going to lay me off just like that and then basically throw you out on your own anyways. I think it's always good to have skills that you can use to bring to an employer, but also skills that you can use for yourself, because if you're someone who's just, you're not going to be able to find the perfect work environment for yourself, it's always good to be able to find a way to make money for yourself. But regardless, not everyone is an entrepreneur. Not everyone can kind of take it. People want to find a job with a steady paycheck, and that is what people are finding to be the most difficult thing here in Canada now. In fact, unemployment has the highest unemployment rate in all of Canada recently. Unemployment is ridiculously high right now in Canada, and this first video is a CTV News article reaction. Let's take a look.
Why do they keep reporting this shit like we don't already know? This news story has been headlining for quite some time now. If you live in Toronto, you know how fucking hard it is to find a job. I used to think that because this was such a huge news story, that they were going to take the necessary steps to help combat the fact that a lot of people don't have jobs, but they just re-released the same news story with different statistical information about how many more people no longer have jobs. And most
All right, you hear it. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. I want to give double honors to the elders of apostles, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. And peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect, back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Yeah, so they're talking about Canada. You know, we're in Babylon the Great. But I mean, it's awfully close, and the way Babylon behaves, a lot of these other nations follow suit, man, to a certain degree, man. But one thing about it, you definitely see that not only Babylon the Great, but other places, you know, throughout the earth, is starting to mourn now, man. And this is what we're prophesying to our people. This is by design, ultimately from Yahweh Bahashem and Yahushua, but it is going to be the spirit that the Lord places upon man to keep conducting themselves as the wicked, man. These lies, this manipulation, and the inhabitants of the lands are becoming fed up, as they should, man, as they should. The people don't realize what they're seeking is a righteous leaders, or a righteous leader, which would be Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, Lord willing, that hopeful elect. And they don't want to completely admit it all the way, that their own people, their own counterparts are evil and wicked and don't have their best interests at heart. So you'll see these videos happening every day. More and more people are getting on social media and complaining. That is another reason why they want to get rid of so-called free speech, get rid of, you know, hella monitor, you know, social media, is because of the information that people can put out and learn. They can, you know, readily put out information throughout the world about how wicked and corrupt the government is, which is really why they're trying to do away with it. Ultimately, you know, to silence the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shah. They've taken, you know, a confederacy, if you will, against the children of the Most High, man. These other nations, starting with Esau, Edom, all right, they have formulated a plans, all right, to keep our people, you know, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, to keep you guys confused, dumbed down, docile, music, folly, setting great dignity. That's why they continue to give you guys football every Sunday, Thursday night, shit like that, you know, movies here and there. Is to keep people distracted and keep the people from not seeing what's going on. But it's getting too much to bear. And again, a lot of this pressure, all right, and complaining is coming from Esau Edom's own people. You see, us as you know, Israelites, we've been going through this. If you know, if not fully manifested this life, just the spirit that we have to have went through this generation throughout generation, from our ancestors to ourselves, when we've been here before in relation to reincarnation. All right, we've been here before. Our spirit is just, a lot tougher and more resilient than any other nation upon the earth, which is again why you see a lot of people not of our nation complaining. And this is gonna get out of hand, man. You have Jake out on the highways and byways protesting, seeing it in Dallas, Los Angeles, and probably a lot more places. They're getting together, they're protesting. So that's an issue. You still got wars and rumors of wars. All right, the leader here in Babylon the Great, he seems to be going absolutely crazy right now. All right, they got military operations going on in other places of the earth. All right. Inflation is high, people are complaining about that. And then here in Babylon the Great too, the whole they don't have enough jobs, but it's a lot of people looking for jobs, man. A lot of people putting in applications. They're not hiring like that, man. All right, and that's a scam within itself. They're saying, oh, they got all these jobs, but they're not really trying to hire in these ghost jobs, if you will. That was a whole thing. So it's just everything is coming to the light, everything is getting exposed, and it's gonna cause the people to be riled up, man. All right. And it's going to create chaos in the street. It's going to get violent. The more and more people are going to be in need, the more and more they're going to result to drastic measures. Cannibalism is some of the most extreme drastic, but that'll come, when the famine hits and they can't just get food like that. They'll resort to that. They'll resort to getting violence, invading one another. You see them doing that shit for fun, busting up in the store in mobs of people, and and just taking whatever they want and being about their merry way, man. How much more when everything is laid out on the table, man? Peoples are hungry. They're hungry themselves. Their friends and families are hungry. The pets and animals are hungry in the household. They're going to resort to extreme measures. And of course, man, once the enemy shows himself, he wants to be this superhero, the solver of these solutions, man. He'll come in with that mark of the beast, probably put some universal income on everybody's chip, man. But y'all got to get in order, all right, and follow the new world order rules, man. That is what this is all about, bringing forth that new world order, man. All right, and we're seeing more and more that this guy is the actual wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, so we'll start in Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. We'll start at verse 1. Remember now thy creator. Who's our creator? Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So we should be remembering the Lord now. All right, not when it's too late, not when it's just hitting the fan. All right, and during this period of grace, if you will, in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And we haven't seen the full manifestation of the great tribulation, Jacob's trouble. So we're still in the days where the Lord hasn't fully unleashed his wrath. Now we're seeing it, and the doors seem like they're closing, but as long as you can hear the prophets, there's still hope. All right, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And we're coming into that time. You hear the people mourning. It used to be, Babylon the Great, even though that was talking about Canada. But it used to always hear about, different places on the earth, man. Oh, this is great. This is where it's at. Come to find out, Paris is a shithole. All right. Come to find out, California ain't nothing but a dirty place full of homelessness, man, and wickedness. All right. All these things are really starting to look at New York. Terrible, the dirty city, you know what I mean? Filthy rats everywhere. Y'all don't want to see all them rats that the Lord got underground, man. You see big ass rats, man, coming out the pizza parlors, man. Humongous. These aren't desired places, man. This was all a lie. All right, but have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves. And remember, the Lord, the scriptures teaches about that during Jacob's trouble, how men are going to have their hands on their loins like a woman in travail. All right. And here's the point. And the grinders cease. Why? Because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So yeah, that's that window that everyone looked at. Babylon the Great, you looked out and you seen hope. All right, there was a very optimism spirit here concerning the United States. Now when people look out that window, that same window, all they see is darkness and gloominess, man. Unhope. All right, it used to be a hopeful place. This used to, I guess, great America used to be great. That's why they want to make it great again. And they're, trying to attempt that, but it's all through wickedness. All right. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And we're coming into that time, man. Hey, you got AI taking over. AI finna do a number on these jobs, man. Come on, it's just where we're at. All right. And shit, man, that's how it was always gonna be, man. AI was gonna boot all these jobs. So don't be like cocky, and our people are so cocky and prideful about their fucking job, man, about their ability to earn those wages, man. And a lot of that shit that our people do, a robot can do it at this point. So I wouldn't be puffed up, man. You people with these jobs, especially Eve working from home. Come on, man. You work for a company, you have no idea, but sit on your ass all day, work for this company, Esau Edom's company. You think you can't get replaced? You're crazy. So all that sitting at home working these remote jobs, oh come on, man, that was just the first step. Oh yeah, we don't really need y'all. They're showing y'all we don't really need you to be in this building. You could just do this from home. How much more when they get this technology set up, man, with these robots and this AI technology? They don't need you niggas no more. All right, so they're gonna have to come up with a solution, which is gonna be their mark of the beast, man. It's gonna be their mark of the beast, and they're probably gonna do the universal income on it, because there's gonna be no other way for people to earn money other than to bow down and accept this new world order, man. This new system of living, all right, which is gonna be headed by that mark of the beast, and without that mark of the beast, you're not gonna be able to buy nor sell. All right, and unless you have that RFID microchip, man. This is what the Lord has been preparing us for. We see these things, man. All right. And again, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. My brothers go about into that all the time, man, concerning the state of the music and how it's just getting worse and worse and worse. More sick, more greedy, all right, more vain. And we're just at that time, man, when all these things are being revealed, and we're seeing the behavior of people, all right, and the actual change of behavior. Yeah, people was kind of cool at first, man, but pressure bust pipes, man. Either that pressure is going to create diamonds, Lord willing, and we want to be likened unto, the individuals that make it through that fire, or it's gonna bust pipes, and a lot of people are gonna bust during Jacob's trouble, gonna bust during the great tribulation. All right, let's go to the book of Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And you see what's going on now. Nothing but mourning, nothing but complaining. Why? Because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, Esau Edom, and the people are starting to see, this guy who's ruling, all right, and his counterparts, his descendants, all right, his confederacy, all right, they're all wicked, man. And because of their wickedness, it's causing our well-being to be in jeopardy, and the people are not going to go for that, especially in the United States, man, because they are settled on their leads here. They're used to comfort. They're used to having things, at the snap of their finger for the most part, man. Fast food, DoorDash, etc., shit like that, ordering stuff online. The people here not used to being told no, they can't do something. And what we're trying to teach these people, not only our people, starting with the Israelites, but teaching the heathen, how their leadership gets down as well, man. Teaching them that it doesn't matter about no damn constitution. We're showing you how wicked your own leader is, because he'll just change the law. He'll just change the law. I'll get that. In the book of Daniel. So it doesn't matter what type of laws or that you think's in place, the whole bearing right to bear arms, man. He can just change it, man. And you're seeing he does that. And the ultimate, thing he's gonna change is the fact that everyone have to have that mark of the beast. All right, Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And we're experiencing that exhaustion now. All right, and to think, here's the point, and think to change times and laws, to change times and laws. and they shall be given into his hand into a time and times and a dividing of time. And we're coming up to that time. All right, well, we're seeing the manifestation of these things, man. So again, that the whole point being, hey, this man will just change, the times that we're living in the laws. So it doesn't matter. You can constitution this, my rights this. All the people of Babylon are great for saying that when it hits the fan, or they get pulled over, especially if you ain't used to getting pulled over, and you other nations not really used to getting pulled over like we do, man, they quick to holler about their rights and what you pulled me over for with an attitude, and give me your badge number. Like, that's really gonna stop whatever's happening, in this moment of time, asking for somebody damn badge number. That's that entitlement that is Babylon the Great. Now, I'm not saying that these officers aren't wicked, man, the majority of them, because we see how they rock. We see the spirits getting on them, man. All right, but shit, man, you get pulled over. And again, the average Babylonian, especially someone not of our nation, they're not used to it. They're entitled, man. That's the entitlement. Oh, how dare you pull me over? What's your badge number? Give me your badge number. And be in the wrong now. And be in the wrong, Don't know how to deal with authority in them situations. You know what I mean? And just had that sense of entitlement. And that's why people are complaining. Or they're hurting, for sure. But a lot of it just has to do with pride. They're not serving y'all Bashim Al-Shah. They don't know that you're going to receive good and evil, even if you're one of his chosen ones, man. All right, you're gonna receive good and bad from Yahweh Shem Al Shah. A lot of people don't understand that. So I mean, they have, they don't know how to combat this. All right, and they're gonna freak out, and they're gonna be compromised during Jacob's trouble, man. All right, whether you're of our nation or not, you're gonna be caught up in it. Yes, this is a period that the Lord is going to put some attention, if you will, upon His people, but you're gonna get caught up, in it as well. The Lord is judging this whole earth, man. Not only, His people, if you will, every these other nations are gonna get caught up and get put to sleep as well, man. Don't get it twisted. The Lord killeth and He maketh alive, so He's going to do that. Don't think you're not gonna get caught up in it just because it's called Jacob's trouble. All right, it's for their realization of their wickedness, man. All right, and that their power does exist, and don't play. But the rest of you nations are going to get caught up in it as well. You got a lot of blood on your hands, literally. All right, that you haven't dealt with. Book of Job 13 and verse 4, and it reads, "But ye are forgers of lies." Yeah, Esau Edom, the creator of these lies. "Ye are physicians of no value." And not only going into the medical side of things, but let's say you're a physician as it relates to healing the earth or healing, the people. You're a physician of no value. All these years, all these resources, all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the riches, all right, the power, the might that you have, that the Lord has given you, you've become a physician of no value. All right, look at the state of the earth. You let y'all tell it it's global warming and all these issues, with the earth, all these, storms that come that you're not prepared for. You're a physician of no value. What's the point of having all that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding if when these storms come, whether it be fire or strong wind, the Lord flood the earth in different ways, y'all can't combat it. Y'all don't, what I mean? What's up with all the money, but can build, $1 billion fucking football stadiums that look like a spaceship? Look like a chariot, probably. Some of these new ones that's being built, oh man, they're crazy. All right, physicians of no value. All right, you can't heal this place, man. That's what the Lord's teaching us about Babylon the Great. This place cannot be healed. If it would have been healed already. Y'all would have figured it out. But this is obviously prophecy of Yahweh Shem Shah, stating that, hey, the end of this kingdom has come, man, and there's a new everlasting one, that followeth, man. All right, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning that followeth it. All right. Go to the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 28. "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul." Going into not fearing these people, especially that come in persecution and these lies and things that they're gonna do, unto us. The Lord's teaching us, hey, don't fear them, and fear not them which kill the body, but not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So that's where our fear is, lays in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. And we do understand that that fear is the beginning of wisdom, and we're going to need to be wise men and women to navigate during this time like the earth has never seen before, where it's going to be this great confusion, this confusion upon the earth, man. People are going to be running to and fro just like now, but they're not going to be able to come to the full knowledge of the truth, which is what we're teaching through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So no need to fear these people, man. It's going to get rough, but our fear should be in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So we give diligence, to please the Lord. All right. So that he'll be on our side, man. All right. And give our enemies into our hands, man. So whatever our enemies throw at us, be it Eve, these other 2/3 niggas, all right, anybody of the heathen nation, or anybody from that wicked nation, Esau, Edom, whatever they throw upon us, man, hey, the Lord will make it come to naught if the Lord is with us, man. And we're coming in that fear, that respect, that reverence, man, giving that diligence. And that, hey, we're one body. We have our individual tasks, but we are moving as one body as well. And we just want to make it. There's a lot of rebuke that comes down, but if you chosen, man, you're going to figure it out. You're going to take heed to the rebuke, the orders that's coming down. And, we just want to go home. That's what this is simply about. Sometimes things should be taken personal, and you have to have accountability, examine yourself. A lot of times, man, don't take it personally. It's really just the Lord's business, man. It really just, when you get rebuked or rebuke goes out, hey, man, everybody just want to go home, man. And if a brother sincerely, because, a brother can be over righteous. Don't get it twisted. Brother can be over righteous, on that over righteous shit. But for the most part, we just all brothers is just looking out for each other, man. We want to be the best, operators, men of Yahweh Shem Shai that we can be, man. So we can go home, because that's what it really is about, man. Getting back home. We got to get back home, man. So we just got to keep our wits about us. Keep serving Yahweh Shem Shai. Stay circumspect, man. All right. Ecclesiastes, I should have brought this out earlier, 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses. So Esau Edom is upon those horses right now. And princes, which is supposed to be us, we're walking as servants upon earth, right? All right. And this folly is set in great dignity, man. All this play, all this pretend, that they love to pretend here in Babylon the Great. We're not for that. We enjoy the arts, the theater, things like that. All right. But we don't want to be the ones. We're not actors, we don't want to. We'll leave that to you. We'll leave that to some of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel and you other nations to be actors and actresses and pretend, to be something that you're not. Pretend to be a superhero. Put on the costumes and use green screen and wires and shit to make yourself look like you got some type of spiritual power. But that's that folly set in great dignity. They rather believe a lie than hearken unto the truth. They rather have these people put a light show in front of us than actually, worship the true power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Folly is set in great dignity here, man. All right. And we just got to remember that, not to be like that. They're going to put that bullshit on the pedestal until they can't put it on the pedestal no more. All right. So we don't want to get caught up in that. We want to keep our faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, because it's looking like ain't nothing but bad times are coming, man. They got recalls on foods. It's been a damn recall on some type of food product. Seemed like every day for the last 5 years. If you watching, sometimes it don't make the big news, man. But those little articles, man, on those little apps all the time, man. Recall this, recall that, listeria this, food poison that, man. So the food is janky, it's expensive, it don't even taste good no more. The people at these festivals, especially these teenagers, oh man, these niggas they don't care nothing about good service. And I've worked in food service, man, and to the best of my ability, I try not to never play with people's food, man. Do a bad job, work as if I'm working until Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because the Lord that got us working anyway. So you might as well, do a decent job if you can. You know, especially playing with people's food, man. But hey, these restaurants suck. They're terrible. I mean, the recipes themselves, everybody can testify. So, hey, the food was better in the '90s for those that were, alive then, man. You know, the '90s here. Why the food tasted so much better? We can't all be tripping. They putting worse thing, and I'm not saying the food was on point then, but it was better. It was better. Taco Bell. Yeah, I went there. Taco Bell. Even McDonald's, man. Shit. This shit was better back in the day. The portions were bigger. It seemed like you got more bang for your buck. And all this shit just coming to an end, man. All right, this is just the signs of the times of a declining kingdom. And everyone is starting to see that, man. You just got to open your eyes and not be in denial. That's a huge problem. A lot of people be in denial. And that's what's going to get a lot of our people, especially the older ones, man. They're in denial. Oh, because I'm a certain age, I got to know everything. Y'all got to listen to me. I'm not going to listen to you guys. Lord said he put his word in the mouth of babes, man. So a lot of you so-called older niggas is toast anyway. You know what I mean? So you better examine yourself and make sure that you're still in this faith, man. That you're coming in the fear of Yahweh Shema Haushai and hopes. And that's why the Lord taught us, hey, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye shall be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come upon the earth. All these things of famine, any type of confusion, that will have us calling upon another name. All right. That's part of that confusion. That's part of those things we want to escape, man. It ain't just talking about the physical stuff to come, but even now, man, the confusion, receiving wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, while the rest of our people don't. All right, very, very important. So we want to pray always to be worthy to escape, all these things that shall come upon the earth. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Till next time, shalom.